is Toad27 here, and I'm here back with a just thoughts on the Switch presentation from last night. So it was kind of insane and awesome. Um, Overall, I thought it was great. Um, Definitely excited for the Switch. I was a bit sad with certain things, disappointed, so let's just kind of jump into it. Sadly, I'm not joined by anyone. They definitely focused a lot on hardware, which was nice. That was a really cool thing. So yeah, let's just jump into it. So let's start with kind of hardware. So it is being released March 3rd, which kind of just came out of left field, since that's 2 weeks sooner than everyone was thinking it would be. So that's pretty cool. And it is releasing for 300 in the US and about 400 Canadian. So yeah, it's a little bit much, but it is a high quality console, and the Joy-Cons are basically like baby Wii remotes, but better. So yeah. Also, they did not have two different SKUs where it was like this one was more and you got more storage or whatever. They just did one SKU, but the only difference was, and there's just no price difference, is you could get a neon blue and a neon red Joy-Con, or you could get two gray Joy-Cons. The EB Games guy today, because I pre-ordered my copy today of the Switch, so I've been hearing everybody like, okay, pre-orders are coming in, pre-orders are coming out, you can pre-order it now. Okay, never mind, that only lasted for 5 minutes. So I was just like, I'm just gonna pre-order it. So I pre-ordered it. I was thinking about just getting the gray, but then the EB Games guy persuaded me to get the colored ones. So I'm not disappointed in my choice either. So I might have to get extra Joy-Cons for when other people are playing games. So yeah, overall I think it's awesome. I think it is really cool. Kind of sad that there is no backwards compatibility with previous generations. So it's kind of sad that they won't be doing any of that probably, since this definitely won't work with Wii or Wii U games, and I don't think they're going to be stopping the 3DS. Or at least the 3DS is going to be kind of just become a bit quieter of a system. So, but overall, hardware is awesome, and it's like really realistic rumble. Like the example they used is how many ice cubes are in a glass and if water is in the glass. You could shake it and feel that, which was really, really cool. And there are so many ways you could play, which is awesome. I'm definitely going to be using this mostly as a home console when it's docked, but it still just does look amazing. Let's get into the games, because the games are the good thing. So there was kind of like a generic game like there normally is, or I guess not generic, but like launch game that kind of shows off what the system can do. So like with Wii, it was Wii Sports, Wii U is Nintendo Land. This time it is called 1-2 Switch. So basically, it's kind of like you're both like dueling, and normally it's kind of like a timing, like who did this first. So it looks interesting. Might not get it since it's not a pack-in. So, but yeah, it looked interesting. And then a new game that they had was called ARMS, which is kind of like Wii Boxing but on steroids and better. So it looked pretty cool. It was basically new characters, kind of. You're basically boxing, but you're more on either side of the ring, and you have like really long, bendy arms. So yeah, and you had like one Joy-Con in each hand, and you like would twist it or like move it forward, and it was like mini Wii remotes. It was awesome, like what you would do with Wii Boxing, where you punch the Wii U and nunchuck, except it can do a lot more now. So that looked really cool, and that's releasing spring, I believe, of this year. Also, one more thing I forgot to touch on was apparently online will now be paid in the fall. They're gonna have a test period from launch to fall, and then it will become a paid service. But then you'll be able to apparently get free if you buy the online. You will get free NES and SNES games. It sounds like, which is pretty sweet. So I mean, if it's anything like the competitor's price, where it's like you pay by year, you can pay by year or month, and it's like between $5 and $10 a month. If you get a new NES game every month, that's like you're just paying $5 for a game, and then you also get online. And it sounds like those NES and SNES games will have online, from what it sounded like. So don't quote me on that, but it sounds like it's kind of like a hey, here's online, but we're also going to give you some old games that you can play as well, which is pretty cool, especially when you're on long road trips and you're just riding out of things to do. And it's just like, hey, I've got these like 4 SNES games. So yeah, it looks pretty awesome. They showed off Breath of the Wild, which is cool. I personally probably will not be getting it, but it does look cool. Looks like a good game, and it is at launch, which is March 3rd. So it sounds like there are 2 or 3 games like same day you can get. So, but none of them really interest me. So I'll probably be waiting until spring to get games. So I won't be able to do anything with my Switch. Tear, tear. I'll just sit there till April in Mario Kart Deluxe. Tear, tear. So speaking of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, that's cool. I'm kind of disappointed. I'm gonna get it. I mean, it's a new Mario Kart game. Well, kind of a new Mario Kart game. Battle mode's awesome. I love playing online with Mario Kart. So I mean, I'm gonna get it. I mean, I was hoping for new race tracks or Grand Prix tracks. I was hoping for at least like 8 at minimum, like a little bit at least, but or even just giving us returning tracks. Like if they gave us like, hey, here's 8 tracks. No, here's like 8 tracks, one from each of the previous games, or something like that. That would have been cool, but they didn't do that, so sad. Um, they have a ton of titles. There's like a snipping one. There's new Bomberman. I believe is launch. Like Skylanders is coming. Ton of third party titles like Skyrim's coming in fall. Uh, Sega said they're gonna do something for Sonic, and it sounds like Sonic Mania is coming. Sounds like something with Travis Touchdown or something like that. I don't know. The English translator on that part kind of messed up a lot. It sounded like he was very confused, so I don't completely understand that. My internet wasn't the greatest, so it kind of kept lagging, so I wasn't live. So once that came on, I kind of just skipped and went back to live. So being completely honest, then they showed off new 3D Mario, which oh, it looks so good. It just looks like a good game. It just looks like one. It looks like a good game. It's basically like all 3D Marios, like Super Mario 64 and Super Mario Sunshine, where there's a hub world that you go to cool different places. And it's just awesome. The hub world looks like New Donk City. That's kind of hilarious. It's called Super Mario Odyssey, and now Mario's hat is alive. Apparently, it has eyes, and he can use that as an attack now, which is neat. That's neat. So that's cool. That's cool. That's coming holidays, which is sad. Then for summer we have Splatoon 2, which sounds like new maps, new weapons, new customization options for your character. So kind of like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, but a little more added. Still kind of sad about Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Kind of makes me sad. Makes sad. At least in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, they had new characters. Like they added Inkling. I think that's mostly it that I really took away from it. There was a ton of other, like, third-party stuff, etc. There was no Mother 4 or Mother 3. There was no Smash Bros. There was a new Xenoblade Chronicles, apparently. New Xenoblade. It was Xenoblade Chronicles 2. New Fire Emblem Warriors, which might be like Hyrule Warriors, except Fire Emblem characters. And there's a ton of them that just swing swords. So, I mean, it's kind of the perfect game for that series. Overall, I thought it was good. I was slightly let down. Personally, I just kind of felt like my hopes were slightly shattered, just based on the games and price point. Like, price point is a bit atrocious. Like, 400. It's a bit much. I already have done my pre-order, though, and it's not like I'm not gonna get it. I was gonna get it pretty much either way. It's just I'm now not thinking that this is as good as I was thinking it would be. So, I mean, it's cool that it's coming out soon. Like, we have less than 50 days. Which is, wow. Less than 50 days from your first major announcement to now. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Overall, I think it was good. Kind of disappointed in Mario Kart, but I'm still gonna get it because it's cool. Because battle mode does look fun. So, but it's just kind of it kind of didn't live up to my hopes as much as I was kind of thinking it would. So it's kind of cool that they're doing the different colors. I do like that. I'm pretty excited for ARMS. Pretty excited for Mario Kart. Kind of. Super hyped for Super Mario Odyssey. So I'm definitely gonna be getting ARMS and Mario Kart for a launch window. And I don't know what else. Maybe the Bomberman. I don't know. I'm not sure. Depending on how much money I have left after Switch, because I am a 12-year-old. It's income is chore money. And birthdays and Christmas, so if I have enough money left, I might get stuff past ARMS and Mario Kart. Yeah. So, hoping at least for a bit stronger fall 2017. Hoping that there are some titles in fall that get announced. So I can't see them not doing another event before the Switch. Or another, like, event in the first half of the year. I can't see them not doing another thing, since fall seems just weak. Everything is a bit weak, since they have only showed a few titles. They had a ton in the Supercut reel, but that was... So yeah, I'd love to hear your thoughts about the Switch. What do you guys think? Do you think this is amazing? Do you think this is trash? What do you guys think? So yeah, I think that's it for me. So yeah, I'll be doing my favorite Wii U games soon, because the Wii U's dead. Ha ha ha! Laugh, 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 even though I like the Wii U tier. But I mean, I was not a person who got Wii U at launch, so I was brought into these wonderful games. So definitely, I'm hoping by the end of 2017, I can have a solid Switch library. So yeah, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and see you guys next time. Tuesday should be it'll either be a Shelf Season 3 trailer, or top whatever Wii U games. I think I'm doing a top 7 just for giggles, and then Shelf will start back up again on Friday, and then Shelf will be every Friday, and then I'm hoping to try to do Tuesday videos as just kind of like, hey, here's a video. So there'll be a video every Friday, for sure, and then possibly Tuesdays. That's what I'm aiming for. And then possibly random videos, depending on what happens. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!